Sir, may we conduct the roll call, sir?
Go ahead.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Bids and Awards Committee meeting. Today is November 16, 2023. And for our attendance today, can you confirm your attendance by acknowledging? First, our chairperson, Captain Edgardo GDS. Sir, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, President.
Attorney Roberto Martinez Benaventura.
Present, good morning.
Good morning, sir. Captain Florendo Jose C. Aquino III. I think Captain Chuck is still connecting. Engineer Ronaldo Lumibaw, not yet present. Miss Amnires Gabriel Mambani.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am. Engineer Leandro Varquez.
Present, good morning.
Good morning, sir. And we also have representatives from the end user, ADMS, ATS, and ANSU. Also in attendance today, Mr. Chair, the members of the Technical Working Group, BAC Secretariat, and we sent letters to our observers, COA Resident Auditor, PCCI, NGO EBJFI, PICE, EAS, and PCAI. Considering, Mr. Chair, that we do have 5 of the 7 members, we do have a quorum, sir.
All right, thank you. So let's go to the first item.
We acknowledge, Mr. Chair, the presence of Captain Florendo Siakin III. So, also, for our first item, sir, we have the pre-bid conference for the supply, delivery, and installation of workstation for ECIT equipment of EAS operations at ATMC bid number 23-006-03. This is a rebid amounting to 2 million pesos, an ATS project. And this is our pre-bid conference. The ATS will be presenting the bid documents for this, Mr. Chair. And we request, Mr. Chair, that prospective bidders be allowed to join the meeting room, sir.
Okay, allow the prospective leaders and let's proceed. Thank you.
ATS, please.
Good morning. Thank you, Attorney Frank. Good morning, Mr. Chair, members of the BAC, TWG Secretariat, and to the prospective bidders. My name is Joan Marie Anthony Elio of the ATS Planning Division. With me is the facility in charge of AIS operations, Miss Cindy, and others may join later of the ATS. Let me share my screen, sir.
Joma? Joma?
Yes, sir. Narinig po ako, sir. Nakikita na po sa screen, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, kita. Pero ano nga ba yung ECIT?
Ito, sir, it's part of the presentation, sir. Makikita po dito, sir.
All right. Okay, sige. Thank you.
Okay po. Thank you, sir.
Mr. Chair.
Yeah,
Before
nakashare
the-
na po, sir.
Mr. Chair, before the presentation will proceed, sir, I would just like to put on record, sir, that no prospective bidders for this particular project inquired or asked for today's meeting link. Sir Gemma, go ahead po.
Yes, Attorney Frank. Thank you. Nakikita na po sa screen, sir? Is my screen visible, sir?
Yes
Attorney
po,
Frank.
Yes.
sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. So this is the Philippine bidding documents. The title of the project is Supply, Delivery, and Installation of Workstations for ECIT Equipment of AIS Operations at ATMC. For the background, the AIS Operations, or the Aeronautical Information Service Operations, has ESIT workstations that is utilized for generation of AIP, or the Aeronautical Information Publication, and aeronautical charts in the published AIP Management System, or PAMS. EAD Client Interface Terminal, or SCIT, is designed to work with all EAD applications and for a set of
Excuse me,
hardware
to the
platforms.
chair.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hindi gumagalaw yung slide.
Oh,
Ayun.
hindi
Okay.
gumagalaw.
Thank you.
Let me repeat, sir. Thank you, sir. EAD Client Interface Terminal, or ECIT, is designed to work with all EAD applications and for a set of hardware platforms. The hardware must comply to all requirements of the software to provide efficient performance for all EAD applications. It is imperative that the hardware package will ensure that all EAD applications will run as designed as it is configured. It is also cited that ESIT will be optimized for stability and cybersecurity. The the European Aeronautical Information Services Database, or the EAD, is a centralized reference a database of quality assured aeronautical information that enables users to retrieve and download AIS data in real time. It provides insights to the most up-to-date digital aeronautical information from the ECAC and ECAC Plus areas, from services to airmen or NOTAMs, pre-flight information bulletins or PIBs, briefing facility services, and the AIP library. The EAD is the world's largest aeronautical information management, or AIM, system. CAAP intends to apply the sum of 2 million pesos, being the ABC, to payments under the contract for the supply, delivery, and installation of workstations for ESIT equipment of AIS operations at ATMC. This will be conducted through open competitive bidding procedures using a non-discretionary pass-fail criterion. A complete set of bidding documents may be acquired by interested bidders in the amount of 5,600 pesos, inclusive of 12% of VAT. And for information, we need to contact and coordinate with the Engineer Gary M. Hadi, the BAC Secretariat. The procuring entity identification number is 23-006-03. The GOP to the source of funding, as indicated below for CAAP COB 2023, is 2 million pesos. The source of funding is GOCC and GFIs, the proposed COB of CAAP. The bidding for a project shall be governed by all the provisions of RA number 9184, and any amendments made to the IRR and other GPPB issuances shall be applicable only to the ongoing posting, advertisement, or instruction to bidders by the BAC. The bidder, by the act of submitting its bid, shall be deemed to have verified and accepted the general requirements of this project. The procuring entity, as well as the bidders and suppliers, shall observe the highest standard of ethics during the procurement and execution of the contract. Only bids of bidders found to be legally, technically, and financially capable will be evaluated. SLCC is contracting contract that is at least one contract similar to the project, the value of which, adjusted to current prices using the PSA CPI, must be at least equivalent to at least 50% of the ABC. single largest completed contract. Correction. The first envelope shall contain the ELBG technical documents of the bid. The second bid envelope shall contain the financial documents. Any bid exceeding the ABC indicated in paragraph 1 of the IB shall not be accepted. Payment of the contract price shall be made in Philippine pesos. The bidder shall submit a bid securing declaration or any form of bid security in the amount indicated in a BDS. Any bid not accompanied by an acceptable shall be rejected by the procuring entity as non-responsive. Each bidder shall submit one copy of the first and second components of its bid. The procuring entity may request additional hard copies and or electronic copies of the bid. If the procuring entity allows the submission of bids through online submission or any other electronic means, the bidder shall submit an electronic copy of its bid which must be digitally signed. The BAC shall open the bids in public at the time and date and at the place specified in paragraph 9 of the IB. The procuring BAC shall immediately conduct a detailed evaluation of all bids rated passed using non-discretionary pass-fail criteria. Within a non-extendable period of 5 calendar days from receipt by the bidder of the notice on BAC that it submitted the lowest calculated bid, the bidder shall submit its latest income and business tax returns filed and paid through BAR or EFTS. For the bid data sheet, for this purpose, contracts similar to the project shall be installation of IT equipment, workstations capable of high-end computing, and completed within 5 years prior to the deadline for the submission and receipt of bids. Subcontracting is not allowed. The legal documents, valid field JEPs, registration certificate from SEC, mayor's or business permit, tax clearance. Field JEPs in accordance to Annex A and Class A, Platinum membership. Technical documents, statement of the prospective bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started. And statement of bidder's single largest completed contract or ASLCC, and original copy of bid security if in the form of surety bond. Submit also a certification issued by the Insurance Commission, original copy of notarized bid securing declaration, and schedule of requirements under Annex B Form 2. Conformity with the technical specifications or Annex B, which may include production, delivery schedule, manpower requirements, and or after-sales parts, if applicable. Then original duly signed omnibus sworn statement. They shall include all of the following documents: certification under oath attesting that they have no pending cases against the government. Number 2, legal clearance to be issued by CAAP ALS, bid bulletins if applicable. The prospective bidders' audited financial statements showing, among others, the prospective bidders' total and current assets and liabilities, stamp received by the BIR, should not be earlier than 2 years from the date of bid submission. Excuse me. The prospective bidders' computation of net financial contracting capacity. And if applicable, duly signed joint venture agreement or JVA. Bids not complying with the above instructions shall be disqualified. The price of the goods shall be quoted DDP or the applicable international commercial terms or Incoterms. 14.1. The bid security shall be in the form of bid securing declaration, the amount of not less than 40,000 or 2% of ABC. If bid security is in cash, cashier's or manager's check. Letter B, the amount of not less than 100,000 pesos or 5% of ABC if bid security is in surety bond. Each and every page thereof shall be initialed signed by the duly authorized representatives of the bidder. Submitted eligibility, technical and financial documents shall be properly marked with index tabs and must be sequentially paginated in accurate order in the form that is page 3 of 100. Page number of last page of the document per envelope basis. Pagination should be sequential based on the entire span of the whole documents inside the envelope. Bids not complying with the above instruction shall be automatically disqualified. Partial bid is not allowed. Is packaged in a single lot, and the lot shall not be divided into sublots for the purpose of bidding, evaluation, and contract award. The bidder with a LCB that complies with and is responsive to all the requirements and conditions shall submit its A. Latest income and business tax returns, B. Business licenses and permits required by law, such as mayor's permit, tax clearance, D. Latest audited financial statements. Failure to submit any of the post-qualification requirements on time or a finding against the veracity thereof shall disqualify the bidder for award, provided that in the event against the veracity of any of the documents submitted is made, it shall cost the forfeiture of the bid security in accordance with Section 69 of the IRR of RA 9184. Performance security within 10 calendar days from receipt of the notice of award by the bidder from the procuring entity, but in no case later than prior to the signing of the contract by both parties. The procuring entity or its reps shall have the right to inspect and or to test the goods to confirm their conformity to the project. Warranty. A warranty shall be required from the supplier. Under this warranty, supplier shall repair or replace the defective goods or parts thereof without cost to the procuring entity. Liability of the supplier. The supplier's liability under this contract shall be as provided by the laws of the Republic of the Philippines. If the supplier is a joint venture, all partners to the joint venture shall be jointly and severally liable to the procuring entity. The supplier is required to provide all of the following services, including additional services: A. Performance or supervision of on-site assembly, furnishing of tools required for assembly, furnishing of a detailed operations and maintenance manual, performance or supervision on maintenance for a period of time agreed with the parties, training of the procuring entity's personnel, and others additional incidental service requirements. The contract price for the goods shall include the prices charged by the supplier for incidental services and shall not exceed the prevailing rates charged to other parties by the supplier for similar services. For the schedule of requirements, item number description: latest generation processor release 2022, at least 24 cores and up to 32 threads, at least 3.8 gigahertz base frequency or its equivalent. Motherboard, form factor, chipset. Chipset or its equivalent compatible to the existing system or software. Memory max, memory type, memory slots, memory speed. PCIe X16 slots, PCIe X1 slots, M2 slots, onboard Ethernet, SATA, DVD, writable, onboard video, USB 2.0. RAID support, graphics, monitor. Mouse, keyboard, computer table, computer chairs. UPS, operating system, licensed security suite, licensed office productivity, licensed editor. That's all for the technical specs, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Bunny, do you have a question? Bunny?
Mr. Chair, if I may. Sir, naitaas po yata ni Ma'am Vani ang kanyang hand bago pa po yung presentation at saka baka accidentally po.
Okay.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, go ahead.
sir, considering that we do not have prospective bidders for this item, sir, we can now close this pre-bidding conference, sir, and proceed to the next item, sir.
All right. let's proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ATS. Next item, Mr. Chair, also the pre-bid conference for the project emergency repair of runway asphalt overlay at Dipolog Airport, bid number 23-050-10 Alpha, amounting to 17,320,253 pesos and 04 centavos. This is an ADMS project, and for this project, sir, ADMS will present, and we have prospective bidders for this, sir.
Sige. Go ahead.
ADMS, please.
ADMS.
Hey sir, good morning po. This is Heinrich Balukating po from ADMS. I apologize po, kakapasok ko lang din po sa meeting. Alamin ko lang po sana kung ano po yung ano.
Are you going to present something?
Yes sir, ako po yung magpe-present po ng pre-bid po for Dipolog Airport.
Emergency repair? Dipolog?
Yes sir, yes sir. Yes sir.
O, sige,
Okay po.
go ahead.
Sige po. Thank you po sir. Wait lang po sir. Okay. Good morning po to everyone and to the bidders po. To the chair, if I may po may ask, nakikita na po ba yung aking screen?
Yes.
Hello? Yes sir, sige po. Thank you po. I'll start na po. Okay, welcome po good morning po to everyone. Welcome po sa pre-bid conference po ng emergency repair of runway asphalt overlay at Dipolog Airport. Bid number 23-050-10 Alpha. Okay. The name of the project is emergency repair of runway asphalt overlay at Dipolog Airport. The source of fund for this project is CAAP APP CY 2023. The ABC for this project, the approved budget for the contract is 17,320,253 pesos and 4 centavos. The minimum technical personnel requirement for this project is 1 project civil engineer, 1 geodetic engineer, 1 materials engineer, 1 construction foreman, 1 construction safety and health officer. As for the minimum major equipment for this project, we have 1 unit motorized road grader with scarifier, 1 unit asphalt distributor sprayer pen, 1 unit power broom and blower, 1 unit stake truck, 1 unit generator set with lighting assembly, 1 unit asphalt paver finisher, 1 unit vibratory tandem steel roller, and one unit pneumatic tire roller, 1 unit payloader, and 1 unit dump truck. The required pickup license for this project is small b, license category C and D, road, highway pavement, railways, airport horizontal structures, and bridges. The duration for this project is 30 calendar days, inclusive of 3 rain and workable days. The bidding docs applicable fee for the bidding documents is 28,000 pesos, inclusive of 12% VAT. Please take note that bids must be duly received by the BAC Secretariat on or before 21 November 2023 on 9:30 a.m. at BAC Office, CAAP Compound, Mia Road Corner, Ninoy Aquino Avenue, Pasay City. Late bids shall not be accepted. All bids must be accompanied by a bid security in any of the acceptable forms and in the amount stated in ITB Clause 16. The bid opening for this project is on 21 November 2023, 9:30 a.m. at the given address below, or through Jitsi, Zoom, Google Meet. Bids will be open in the presence of the bidders' representatives who choose to attend the activity. Going to bid data sheet, ITB Clause 3.0, stated po dun sa bidding docs, details for certificate of site inspection can be found in ITB Clause 10.1 or Section 10, Checklist of Technical and Financial Documents. On the ITB Clause 10.1, you can see for the Certificate of Site Inspection, it must be duly signed by Mr. Alejandro P. Salvador Jr., Officer in Charge of Dipolog Airport, or his duly authorized representative. And this shall include all the following documents as stated to the Certificate of Site Inspection. Number 1, copy of company of the person who conducted the site inspection. Number 2, copy of the airport facility visitor's logbook and picture of the proposed site, including the personnel who conducted the site inspection, together with the airport manager, officer in charge, or his duly authorized representative. Shown po dun sa screen, here in the screen, is a sample po of the mentioned documents. So, yan po. That's a sample po ng Certificate of Site Inspection, and then yung company ID, and then yung logbook. Moving on po. ITB Clause 5.2. Bidder must have experience of having completed a single largest completed track or SLCC that is similar to this project, equivalent to at least 50% of the ABC. For this purpose, contracts similar to the project refer to contracts which have the same major categories of work, which shall be asphalt overlay, asphalting of roads or other horizontal structures. The ABC for this project is 17,320,253.04. ITB Clause 7.1, subcontracting is not allowed. Next, on ITB Clause 10.4, the key personnel must meet the required minimum years of experience set below. The key personnel is project civil engineer, our project civil engineer, geodetic engineer, materials engineer, construction foreman, construction safety and health officer, with general experience of 5 years in general engineering and 3 years relevant experience in road, highway pavement, railways, airport horizontal structures, and bridges. Note that bids not complying with the above instruction shall be disqualified. Next. ITB Clause 10.5, the minimum major equipment requirements are the following. Again, mentioned while ago, 1 unit of motorized road graders with scarifier, 1 unit asphalt distributor sprayer pen, 1 unit power broom and blower, 1 unit stake truck, 1 unit generator set, 1 unit asphalt paver finisher, 1 unit vibratory tandem steel roller, 1 pneumatic tire roller, 1 unit payloader, and 1 unit dump truck. ITB Clause 10.11. May I read? The second bid envelope shall contain the financial documents for the bid as specified in Section 10. Checklist of technical and financial documents. This shall include the complete accomplishment of all of the following documents as stated and required under Sections 8 of these public bidding docs and shall form part of the bidder's financial documents. A. Original of duly signed and accomplished financial bid form and bill of quantities. C. Summary of bid proposal, Annex C Form 2. D. Bill of materials and cost estimates, Annex C Form 3. E. Summary sheet indicating the unit price of the construction materials, labor rates, and equipment rentals used in coming up with the bid, Annex C Form 4, 5, and 6. And F. Cash flow by quarter and payment schedule, Annex C Form 7. Applicable CAAP BAC standard forms included in this bidding doc shall be complied with in accordance with the prescribed forms under Section 9 Bidding Forms Annex C. Bids not complying with the above instruction shall be disqualified. Continue. Any changes in the description and quantity stated on the financial document forms, BOQ, Summary of Bid Proposal, Bill of Materials, and Cost Estimates or DUPA shall not be allowed. However, any typographical error that is visible to the eyes or obvious to the understanding and is harmless or will not affect the project's implementation shall not be grounds for disqualification. The discount stated in the financial bid form shall be computer written with the same font style and size as with the whole text of the said form. Discounts that are either handwritten, typewritten, or computer written in other font style and size shall not be considered. Next, ITB Clause 11.2, bid exceeding the ABC of the project shall be disqualified. ITB Clause 5.1, the bid security shall be in the form of a bid securing declaration or any of the following forms and amounts. A. The amount of not less than 2% of the ABC. If bid security is in cash, cashier's manager's check, bank draft guarantee, or irrevocable letter of credit. And B. The amount of not less than 5% of ABC if bid security is in surety bond. Next, ITB Clause 16. Each and every page thereof shall be initialed, signed by the duly authorized representatives of the bidder. Submitted eligibility, technical, and financial documents shall be properly marked with index tabs, ear tab, and must be sequentially paginated in accurate order in the form of sample, page 3 of 100. Page number of last page of the document per envelope basis. Pagination is sequential based on the entire span of the whole document inside the envelope. Number 2, each bidder shall submit one copy of the first and second components of its bid. Bids not complying with the above instructions shall be automatically disqualified. Shown po sa screen is the sample po of I mentioned while ago. So, yan po yung sample ng table of contents, sample po ng index tab, and then sample po ng pagination po. With initial, sign, and must be sequentially paginated in accurate order. Yan po. Next. On ITB Clause 19.2, partial bid is not allowed. the infrastructure project is packaged in a single lot and the lot shall not be divided into two sublots for the purpose of bidding, evaluation, and contract award. Next, ITB Clause 20. The bidder with the lowest calculated bid or LCB that complies with and is responsive to all the requirements and conditions shall submit its A. Valid PhilJEP certificate of registration. B. Latest income and business tax returns filed through electronic filing in payment systems or EFPS. C. Business license and permits required by law. Registration certificate, mayor's permit, tax clearance, and pickup license. Letter D. Latest audited financial statements. Letter E. Key personnel licenses. Letter F. Statement identifying the bidder's single largest completed contract similar to the contract to be bid. And letter G. Updated status of all ongoing contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, issued by the government, agency, or private concern. Take note, failure to submit any of these qualification requirements on time or a finding against the veracity thereof shall disqualify the bidder for the award, provided that in the event that a finding against the veracity of any of the documents submitted is made, it shall cause the forfeiture of the bid security in accordance with Section 69 of the IRR of RA 9184. Next, last, ITB Clause 21. The following relevant project documents are required to be submitted by the successful bidder who submitted the LCRB as part of the contract agreement during its signing. So, we have letter A, construction schedule, bar chart and S-curve, PERT CPM network diagram, manpower schedule, construction methods, equipment utilization schedule, and last is the construction safety and health programs approved by the Department of Labor and Employment. So, for the emergency repair of runway asphalt overlay at Dipolog Airport. So, all of this naman po can be shown or it's written po doon sa contract na pipirmahan nung mananalong bidder po. Now, we move po doon sa special conditions of the contract. GCC Clause 5, in addition to the performance security, winning bidder shall submit contractor's all-risk insurance or carry prior to signing of contract. GCC Clause 7.2, in case of semi-permanent structures such as buildings of types 1, 2, and 3 as classified under the National Building Code of the Philippines, concrete asphalt roads, concrete river control, drainage, irrigation line canals, river landing, deep wells, rock causeway, pedestrian overpass, and other similar semi-permanent structures is 5 years. At GCC Clause 13, the amount of the advance payment shall not exceed 15% of the total contract price. GCC Clause 15.2, the amount to be withheld for failing to produce as-built drawings and or operating and maintenance manuals by the date required is 2% of contract price. Okay. Shown naman po sa screen is the checklist po and technical and financial documents. So, all of these po are shown po dun sa bidding docs po. Now, if I may po, I will proceed na dun sa ating project. So, shown po on the screen is the aerial view of Dipolog Airport. So, the scope for our project is nandun po sa may threshold 20, which is sa screen is the 190 meters po. Makikita po natin yan doon sa right side. So ito po yung typical section ng ating overlay. And then ito naman po yung ating asphalt overlay layout. So ito po yung 190 meters as mentioned. Kung makikita nyo po yung 190, nandun po siya sa kanan part po ng ating runway. So, Yan po yung section. Nakikita natin yung ating overlay is 2 inches thick, existing overlay to be removed and replaced ng bago. Above it, below it is the existing PCCP. Okay. For the scope of work of the project, we have item SPL 01, mobilization, demobilization. This work includes mobilization and demobilization of the contractor's personnel and equipment necessary for performing the work required under the contract. Mobilization include all activities and associated costs for transportation of contractor's personnel, equipment, and establishment of the offices and other necessary facilities for the contractor's operation at the site. And then letter B, demobilization shall include the disassembly of offices and other facilities on the site, equipment, as well as the removal and hauling of debris and rubbish materials. As for the repair of runway, we have pay item P-101-5.1V, or the removal of existing pavement asphalt. So this covers of labor and equipment to finish the 10,140 square meter removal of existing damaged pavement. The work shall conform with lines, grades, and dimensions as indicated on the approved plans. The work shall be directed by the CAAP project in charge, whereas any miscellaneous costs such as disposal and hauling costs shall be the full responsibility of the contractor. And then we have item P603, 5.1, emulsified top coat. This item covers supply of materials, labor, and equipment to finish the application of top coat on subject areas of runway to be repaired have a total volume of 7 metric ton. The work shall conform with lines, grades, and dimensions as indicated on the approved plans. The work shall be directed by the CAAP project in charge. Next is item P403, or the asphalt mixed pavement surface bituminous hot late. This item covers supply of materials, labor, and equipment to finish the asphalt overlay on subject areas of runway to be repaired having a total volume of 1,181.31 metric ton. The work shall conform with lines, grades, and dimensions as indicated on the approved plans. And last is pay item P620, or runway markings. This item covers supply of materials and labor to finish the painting of runway markings with a total coverage area of 1,220 square meter. The work shall conform with lines. Also, the work shall conform with lines, grades, and dimensions as indicated of the approved plans. So, to summarize, sir, ang gagawin po natin is i-remove po natin yung damage overlay, and then papalitan po natin ang bago, and then after that, magpe-paint po tayo ng runway markings. And last, for general requirements, all scopes of work for this item must be in accordance with the approved plans and specifications. Quality and types of materials must conform to specifications and must be approved by the project in charge of the CAAP. The contractor shall be responsible in providing personal protective equipment or PPE for staffs and workers, and safety inspectors or safety engineers on site while construction is ongoing. Regular safety and weather reports should be accomplished. And last, the contractor shall be responsible for all laboratory material testing, safety permits, and survey instruments necessary in the project implementation. All expenses shall be incorporated in the contractor's overhead costs and shall not be considered as pay item. That's it po for the presentation po of emergency repair of runway po, asphalt overlay at Dipolog Airport. Thank you po.
Okay, thank you. Any question?
At this juncture, Mr. Chair, we invite our bidders to, for those who have questions and clarifications, to raise your hand. Press the raise hand button for you to be acknowledged. We have, Mr. Chair, Ms. Ian Joyce Sedano.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes po, good morning po. Good morning po. Bali hindi ko lang din kasi po narinig. Check ko lang po sana kung operational po ba yung airport during the ano po construction po or yung during yung project na po.
Okay. If I may answer. Yes po, actually sir, IBAM, Dipolog Airport po is nakaano po ito ngayon. Currently, naka-displace po siya. So, yung ating pong runway or yung ating threshold po is nakikita po natin sa screen is 1,693. Yan po yung usable. So ngayon po, itong part ng 190 meters is free po na gawin. So, ibig sabihin po, regardless po kung regardless po kung gagawa tayo or hindi, operational po yung runway kasi naka-displace po yan ngayon. Yun po. However, during implementation or before the implementation, during pre-construction meeting, yung project in charge po will be discussing the preparation po of method of working plan necessary po doon sa application po ng NOTAM or yung Notice to Airmen. So yun po, para po aware yung mga airlines po na meron po tayong trabahong ginagawa doon po sa dulo ng runway. Yun po.
Thank you po.
Yes po, ma'am.
Any other questions po from our prospective bidders? Again, any questions from our clarifications from our prospective bidders? Mr. Chair, it appears that we do not have any questions or clarification. Okay, we have Mr. Chair, Grace Construction Corporation would like to be acknowledged.
Hi, sir. Question lang with regards to kasi I'm reviewing the bid docs na yung nabigay niyo. Yung page number, teka, sorry ha, natanggal. May yung bill of quantities. Was there a mistake ba? I think page 261 or 262 ba yun? Kasi yung column number 5 was, it states, ilalagay yung total indirect cost, tapos yung right is unit cost. It's supposed to be, usually it's unit cost and total amount. Can you check?
Sir, ano pong page?
I think
Again?
262 ba yun? 26, sorry ha, kasi hindi ko makita. At 262,
Sige
I
po,
think.
titingnan. Check ko lang din po, sir.
Page 262. Yung BOQ.
Okay, ito po. Nakikita po sa screen. Yes, ano po?
Upper right side, yung upper right, yung column number 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, indirect cost yung nakalagay in lieu of yung usually unit cost eh.
Oh. Quantity unit.
Makita ba? Total,
Yes,
yung
sir.
parang
Nakikita po ngayon sa screen. If I may refer po sa TWG kung indirect cost po ba ito or yung total cost lang without the word po nung indirect?
Yes, kasi baka yung column 5 should be unit cost, tapos yung column 6 should be total cost.
Yes, sir.
As per experience, pero ito kasi naging
Yes po.
indirect and unit cost.
Yes, sir.
Just want to confirm.
Just to answer that, Mr. Chair, the technical working group, Mr. Chair, will review this particular item and consult with the end user on this, and we will just issue bid bulletin to properly respond to our prospective bidder on this particular item.
Okay.
Any other questions, sir?
With regards dun sa asphalt ba, I remember before, no, when we did mga sa hindi pa DOTR, DOTC ba yun? We had an additive para sa asphalt for airport runways. Is it the same ba this time, or it's just basic yung asphalt na what we use on highways?
Yes po. If I may answer po, yun lang po yung basic asphalt overlay lang po yung gagamitin natin po.
Okay, copy. Okay.
Nag-a-add lang po tayo sir ng mga additives po during of kunyari malayo po or meron po tayong specified requirements na kailangan po mabilis po yung ating paglamig or yung para po mabilis siya ma-compact. Pero as to this project po, open po siya, so basic lang po yung natin yung asphalt overlay.
Okay, copy.
Common asphalt overlay.
Okay,
Yes po.
thank you.
Thank you, sir. I think we Miss Joyce, Ian Joyce, are you still do you still have clarifications, questions, ma'am?
Yes po. I-check lang din namin po, sir, kung ano yung operation time sa pagtatrabaho. Is it night time po ba or morning kami bibigyan ng oras mag-work po?
Okay. As mentioned po, ma'am, if I may po ulit, as mentioned po, ma'am, open po yung ating, or itong area po is open po for working po. So, since hindi naman po related ng operation, I think pwede po tayo magtrabaho 8 to 5 po in the morning. And then, after which, kung gusto nyo pong magtrabaho rin ng gabi, since meron naman po tayong equipment for generator assembly, we can do that. So, any time of the day, kung pwede po tayo magtrabaho. Since yung ating airport po is, as mentioned po, naka-displace po yan. So, hindi po siya affected nung operation po ng airport. However, kailangan lang po natin mag-secure talaga or mag-prepare doon po sa mananalong bidder ng method of working plan na gagamitin po natin doon sa NOTAM para po aware yung mga airlines po na meron po tayong trabaho dito sa part na to. Okay. Thank you po.
Thank you, Sir Henrich.
Yes po.
Is that clear po, Ma'am Joyce?
Okay na po. Thank you.
We also have here, sir, question from saan ba to? Go ahead, sir.
Hello po.
Yeah, ma'am, can you state your name and the company you represent, please?
Grace Construction po. Grace Construction po.
Yes po, ma'am.
Hello po. Hello?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am,
ma'am.
go ahead po.
Okay. Question po namin, kailan po yung schedule ng site inspection? Kailan po kami makapa-schedule for site inspection or anything? Kailan po pwede?
Attorney, ako na lang po. So, I think po, I believe po pwede na po. After this, pwede na po anytime po pwede po mag-site sa site, sa Dipolog Airport po.
Okay po, sige, copy. Thank you.
Sige po.
Any other questions, clarifications? It appears, Mr. Chair, that we do not have questions or clarifications from our prospective bidders, sir. Before we close this pre-bidding conference, sir, we would just like to inform our prospective bidders that those questions or clarifications not raised during this pre-bid conference may still be entertained by the Bids and Awards Committee by writing the BAC through BAC Secretariat, and they have to submit this written questions clarification 10 calendar days before the opening of bids, Mr. Chair. So with that, sir, we can now formally close this pre-bidding conference, Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you po.
To all our bidders, thank you for joining our pre-bidding conference. You are now excused po. Secretariat, please. Can you remove prospective bidders in order for us to proceed? Permission to proceed, Mr. Chair.
Proceed.
The last item in the pre-bid conference, sir, this is for the project proposed CCTV surveillance system control room at ACC building, bid number 23-051-10 alpha, amounting to 7,350,942 pesos and 86 centavos an ADMS project. We also have bidders for this, Mr. Chair, requesting to admit them and for ADMS to present the project. ADMS, please. ADMS. Sir Heinrich. Heinrich.
Wala.
ADMS. Sir Heinrich. ADMS. I think, Mr. Chair, we're having connection issues. ADMS, are you still in the call? Sir Heinrich, engineer. MIS, please. Can we check?
Attorney, may I?
Yes, sir.
Sir, yung bang ipipresent ngayon yung sa waterproofing na, naka-schedule? Hindi
Sir, the next item, sir, is... Wait, sir. This is for the proposed CCTV surveillance system control room at ACC building, amounting to 7,350,942 pesos and 86 centavos. Bid number 23-051-10.
Copy, attorney, copy.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Sir Omar. ADMS, please. I think yung ADMS ang may issue.
One attorney?
Mr. Chair?
Yeah. Walang ADM.
I think, sir, they're having a connection issue right now, sir.
Uh, can we skip
Romar?
this one?
Okay, sir. Maybe we can proceed, sir, with this item.
Yes.
The next item, Mr. Chair, for discussion.